Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. Today's topic is one that I really am enjoying. As I was preparing it and getting ready for you, I was enjoying it for me. Um, I'm a very competitive person. All the things that I do, I compete. I compete not with people. It's always internal competition. But I also like train kids to be competitive. My program in the summer, they compete, and the top two teams usually have a big prize like an iPad or something like that. The two winning teams. Um, but I'm a very competitive person. But what people don't know about me is I'm never in competition with other people. When I realized I was going to be 5 feet tall and voluptuous, I knew that me being competitive with other people wasn't going to work. So I'm very clear about the person I'm always in competition with is yesterday's version of me. So today's topic, competing with you to become extraordinary. Good morning, Jackie. Competing with you to become extraordinary. Um, I'm going to start with a truth that might surprise you. The most important competition in your life is not with the person next to you. It's not with your coworker. It's not with your classmate or your neighbor or even the person who seems to always be winning. The most important competition you will ever have is with you. Extraordinary people don't spend their lives trying to outdo everybody else. They spend their lives trying to outgrow who they used to be. It took me years to figure that out. If you want to become extraordinary, I'm going to give you 3 ways today to become. Good morning, Val. Good morning, Alana. 3 ways today, y'all, to become extraordinary by competing with you, not with others. Compete with yesterday's version of you. The goal, y'all, isn't perfection. The reason that we sometimes stumble is because we think that the goal is that we have to be perfect. So perfection often keeps us from even starting the game because we know in our hearts there's no such thing as perfection. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Extraordinary people wake up with one question: how can I be a little bit better today than I was yesterday? Today, choose courage. Maybe yesterday you procrastinated just a little bit. Today you start. Maybe yesterday you quit too soon. Today you stay in the fight. You have to outrun, you don't have to outrun everybody else. You just have to outrun the version of you that wanted to stay comfortable. I'm gonna get that one to you again because I needed that for me. You just have to outrun the version of you that wanted to stay comfortable. Small daily improvements, y'all, turn ordinary lives into extraordinary stories. Yesterday, my good friend Takia, she texted me. I was visiting my aunt, and she texted me and said, "Walking," with a question mark and the running emojis. Y'all, as much as I wanted to be on the air, I did not want to walk. She got me out there. The last time we went out, we did a mile, and I was like, "Ooh, girl!" This was like in the fall. "Ooh, girl, I'm exhausted." Yesterday, she got me out there, and I have not walked or worked out in forever. Y'all, my legs were aching, but can I tell you, we pushed through. And what I intended to do was a mile. And when we came back around, I was like, "Girl, let's do it. Let's loop back the other way and do the second mile." She was like, "Say less." And so we did that. And I was really in competition with the fall version of me that stopped at 1 mile. All right. So I don't have to be the perfect walker. I just had to be a better version of a walker than I was in the fall. Number two, compete with your possibility. Compete with your possibility. Inside every one of us is a version of ourselves that we have not yet met. A stronger you, a wiser you, a more disciplined you, a more confident you. The tragedy in life, y'all, is not failure. The tragedy is never discovering who you could have become. I'm gonna give it to you again. The tragedy in life is not failure. The tragedy in life is never discovering who you could have become. Extraordinary people wake up every day chasing the person they are capable of becoming. This is what makes ordinary people different than extraordinary people. Extraordinary people, ordinary people just go with the flow. Extraordinary people get up every day chasing the best version of themselves, the person that they are becoming. They ask themselves, can I think bigger? Can I work harder? Can I grow stronger? Can I act bigger? Your real competition isn't anyone other person's success, y'all. People sit on social media and compare themselves and then allow that comparison to rob them of the joy of their own lives because we are so busy watching and thinking we are in competition with other people that we forget our real competition is our untapped possibilities. That's where the real competition rests, y'all. Good morning, Rhonda. It rests with us. It is us versus us. Jackie, you said it. I'm going to put that out there. Me versus me. I'm not in competition with you. If you think that I'm out here trying to win like such and such, I'm not. I'm trying to win like T. I see you. Pastor Reese, I see you. I'm trying to win like me because God didn't design me to be able to win like you. I'm not leaving this life not having tried everything. I'm starting salsa this Friday. I'm the woman with no rhythm and no coordination, but I'm starting salsa dancing this Friday because I'm not leaving this life without trying everything. I only get to do this one time. I don't believe in reincarnation. I get to do it one time, and I'm going to do it well while I'm here. The third step, compete with your excuses. In the Greek world, when we are pledging, we learn a version of excuses, the poem Excuses, and everybody has their own version. Mine is Excuses are tools of the incompetence. And by the way, I teach this to my kids in the summer. Used to build monuments of nothingness. And those who specialize in the use of excuses rarely amount to anything but excuses. And for that reason, I will not use excuses. I tell kids, job not done equals job not done. Job not done plus excuse, reason, or explanation still equals job not done. If you didn't do it and you give me all the excuses why you didn't do it, you still didn't do it. So just do it. And the kids are like, I already know, Miss T, I already know. So compete with your excuses. Let's be honest. Everybody has excuses. Why the real talk? Why I don't go walking like I'm supposed to? Why I don't go to the gym like I'm supposed to? I'm too tired. It's too late. I'm not ready. Man, if I get there, somebody else gonna outwork me, gonna outrun me on that treadmill. I'm walking on the treadmill, they running 4 miles in a minute. But extraordinary people, we don't make excuses. We make decisions. My discipline will be louder than my excuses. Y'all, I didn't become a successful speaker because I had a million excuses why I couldn't. All I needed was one reason why I could. And the reason why I could is on the other side of my obedience to my call were young people who needed somebody like me. That was enough. One reason, y'all, canceled out all the excuses. When excuses say quit, extraordinary people say try again. When excuses say you can't, extraordinary people say watch me. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is often one person listens to their excuses, the other person outworks their excuses. I'm going to give that to you again. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that one person listens to their excuses, the other person outworks their excuses. So if you want to become extraordinary, stop looking sideways, stop looking all around you, look inward. Compete with the person you were yesterday. Chase the person you are capable of becoming and refuse to let your excuses win. Because when you decide to compete with you, something powerful happens. You stop chasing applause. I don't work for applause because if that's what I'm working for, y'all applause fades. And that's all you working for, you're going to be tired because you will always, always fall short of somebody's applause. Start chasing growth. And when you do that long enough, the extraordinary version of you, it won't just be possible, it will be inevitable. When you stop chasing ordinary and start chasing extraordinary, that version of you won't just be possible, it will be inevitable. I don't know who needed that message today. Good morning, Keith. Good morning, Toya. I don't know who needed that today, y'all, but can I just tell you, good morning, Latoya. At the end of the day, y'all, the difference between extraordinary people and ordinary people is that we understand that the real person you're competing with is not someone else. It's the best version of you. Compete with yesterday's version of you. Compete with your possibilities and compete with your excuses. Excuses are tools of the incompetence. For that reason, y'all, don't use excuses today. Go compete with you and become extraordinary. I'm the amazing T Street, but y'all already know there is absolutely positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So I dog double dare you to compete with you to become extraordinary. Have an amazing day.